Sawadee Khap, I'm JP Mestanza. It's Tuesday, April 6th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket. Visit them on Facebook. The second delivery of 50,000 doses of the Chinese-made Sinovac COVID-19 vaccine, CoronaVac, arrived in Phuket yesterday, completing the 100,000 doses promised by officials in Bangkok as part of the push to have 70% of Phuket's population vaccinated in order to reopen the island to receive international tourists from July 1st. Out of the 50,000 doses, 30,000 will be stored at Bashira Phuket Hospital in Phuket Town, and the rest in Talang Hospital, where they will stay until transported to the 5 vaccination service points set up across Phuket by the Phuket Provincial Public Health Office. The mass vaccination campaign is underway right now, with over 7,000 people receiving their first vaccination injection every day, and provincial officials are now expecting to ramp it up to 10,000 a day with this delivery. Another 300,000 doses of the vaccine will be delivered to Phuket in May, and then another batch in June, as officials plan to inoculate over 466,000 people on the island in order to be able to receive tourists without quarantine from July 1st. Anyone in Phuket who wants to receive a state-provided vaccination are urged to register through a Thai language online form, a link for which is in the description. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Several Bangkok nightlife venues have been ordered to close for 2 weeks in 3 of the capital city's districts, including Klong Toei, Wat Tana, and Bangkok, as health officials look to contain the spread of COVID-19. It all comes after reports of a rising cluster of COVID cases, 71 as of this broadcast, that were traced back to several venues in those areas, which are also some of the most popular. The closures will affect 196 nightlife venues in Bangkok, as they ordered to close until April 19th. 81 venues in Wat Tana, 75 in Klong Toei, and 40 in Bangkok. The Public Health Ministry also plans tougher restrictions on other eateries and entertainment venues in Bangkok, as well as the surrounding provinces, ahead of the Songkran holiday next week, after new clusters of infections were detected in night entertainment venues in the capital. Reports say that officials plan to designate all of Bangkok, Pathum Thani, Nonthaburi, Samut Prakan, and Nakhon Pathom as red zones under maximum control for 2 weeks. And for now, it means that nightlife venues and eateries in those areas could only stay open until 9 p.m. No alcohol consumption allowed on premises, but government schools and shopping malls are allowed to remain open. Approval for this could come as soon as tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration is vaccinating 2,100 nightlife venue workers along with 300 cops in Thong Lor, which was the epicenter of the latest cluster. The second vaccine shot is planned for them within 2 to 4 weeks. Officials are also calling on anyone who had visited 7 bars and pubs in Bangkok in March to urgently seek COVID-19 tests at public hospitals. Those 7 venues are the Crystal Club Thong Lor 25 in Thong Lor, Ban Pahol Cafe and Bar in Chatuchak, Ekamai Beer House, Bar, Dollar Bangkok, the Cassette Music Bar, and Pub Dirty. Previously, it was reported that 40 people who worked in those venues had been infected with COVID between March 25th to March 27th. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Travelers from Bangkok and other risk areas heading to their home provinces for Songkran will not have to go into quarantine. This is according to an announcement made by the Public Health Minister himself, Anutin Champirakul, who stated that although the provinces had been divided into zones, none would be locked down, and people could still travel without worrying about potential quarantine. Only people who had been infected with the virus or were considered at high risk would be quarantined. Phuket Extra will be right back after this. For the best mosquito screens available in Thailand, contact PVCPhuket on Facebook today. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The first Thai-made satellite is expected to launch into orbit in 2023 to survey the Earth's natural resources, according to the Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation. The ministry, along with 12 partners, signed an agreement to work together on space technology research in a project involving 5 universities and space technology-related agencies in Thailand. The TSC Pathfinder will launch in 2023, A second satellite, the TSC-1, will be launched to survey the Earth in 2025, and more to launch later. The TSC Pathfinder project manager said at least 15 staff would, within the next year, receive training in China about how to build satellites. Thailand is approaching the 30,000 case mark after 250 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed today, raising the total to 29,571. The death toll is still 95. 95% of total patients have recovered. And thanks for joining us again today on Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket. Visit them on Facebook. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.